Aquatic therapy from 0 to max. This is what a regular therapeutic swimming pool looks like. Therapy in water offers a lot of advantages over land-based therapy. Reduction in gravity, pain reduction, relaxation of the muscles, hydrostatic pressure, and a safe and low-impact exercise environment. However, in this regular pool, there are only 2 degrees of freedom. The temperature of the water can be changed, even though it's a little bit impractical. In addition to that, the intensity of the exercises can be changed as well. This is a pool with an adjustable floor. The adjustable floor offers a 3rd degree of freedom to the therapist. Next to the temperature and the intensity of the exercises, the therapist can now change the depth. And by doing so, the therapist can regulate the amount of weight that is carried by the patient's joints and spine. So in fact, now we have 3 degrees of freedom. With the addition of an adjustable floor to the swimming pool, a much more versatile aquatic exercise environment can be created. However, the engineers at EWAC Medical managed to come up with something new. And this is because using the pool for walking exercises requires a rather large surface area. And furthermore, analyzing the gait of the patient is virtually impossible with the patient moving around the swimming pool. This is why EWAC Medical has introduced the integrated underwater treadmill. With this new product, a 4th degree of freedom for the therapist is added. Apart from temperature, intensity of the exercise and depth, the speed of walking can now also be varied. Now the patient can perform walking exercises while staying at the same place. When cameras are added to the pool, scientific gait analysis can be performed. This is an added bonus because now the therapist can keep track of the patient's progress. And even so, the engineers at EWAC Medical thought there was room for more improvement. By adding a variable underwater current, a 5th degree of freedom can be added to the aquatic exercise environment. Now the patient is statically performing walking exercises while an underwater current is blown over the patient's legs. And this makes it very hard for the patient to correctly place the feet. The patient experiences a strong increase in resistance, and at the same time, the countercurrent strongly confuses the patient's proprioceptive system. Suddenly, the pool is transformed into a multi-role aquatic exercise environment. The therapist has full freedom to select and modify the exercise conditions to suit the patient's needs. Whether the patient has a very low exercise ability or is an experienced sports athlete, the therapist can change any of these 5 degrees of freedom. Temperature, intensity of the exercise, water depth, speed of walking, and strength of the countercurrent. The therapist can change the exercise environment to exactly suit the patient's needs. And this is why an EWAC medical exercise pool offers aquatic therapy from 0 to max.